gonna do a review on this Acerbis set here, clutch cover set, and just has so much coverage here, which is really, really impressive. Comes all the way down, just amazing amount of coverage for things to be hit. Right here you can see, got a little bit of JB weld, was out on the trail without having a clutch cover on it. Tipped the bike over, knocked it into a rock, and it was spitting some oil out, and so we put some JB weld on there, fixed it. It's held perfectly well this entire time, and then just decided to get a set of these Acerbis guards and try them out. Over here, my 2019 KTM 300XC. I've had these Polisport ones for quite a long time. I do feel like they're good quality as well, man, just real stout. I will say when you pull them off, and that's probably just gonna be with anything, there's just a ton of dirt and grime down in there. There's a seal, but when you take them off, man, it's still quite a bit of debris down in there, dirt and whatnot. But good quality guy. But I think for the price, man, I believe you can actually get both sides, the ignition side and the clutch cover side of the Acerbis for same price, maybe even a little bit cheaper than you can for the Polisport. So man, just a ton of coverage this guy has. All the bolts were just amazing, just perfect fit, really, really easy to put on, super stout. I mean, you just seems like you could just take and hit that guy really, really hard with a rock and it's gonna hold up. I mean, it's even feels like it's set out a little bit to where it has some give there, to where it's not pressed right up against it. Like this guy is completely right up against there, and if you had a big enough hit, I feel like there's a possibility you could still bash that guy in, and it might be problematic because you wouldn't know unless you saw the oil leaking down there. But good quality fit, bolted right up, super smooth. But for the money, man, I got to give it to the Acerbis. I feel like this is just a little bit better design, more thought out, comes with both sides. Just a really, really good value, and has some protection up into here, and super down low as well. But the side that everybody worries about smacking is your clutch cover side, like I did, and we all have. In fact, my wife dropped hers on the Recluse side on her last bike, on her Beta, and it dented it in so hard that it was touching the clutch plates when they spun. So we had to do an on-trail surgery, take that out and bang it out so that we could just continue riding. And with one of these guys, I really do feel like there's a good chance you could take a pretty solid hit, man, especially since it's out a ways, and that plastic just seems like it can take a good hit. And especially here, man, I've had some hits and whatnot, and so all these little protection parts are pretty awesome. You can see where we got the radiator once here, just with the design of this P3, real easy to just dent and ding things in. And so with this guy, the Acerbis, man, it's just pretty awesome. And comparing the two, the Polisport and the Acerbis, I like the design, the look, and the build quality on the Acerbis, and the fact that you get both sides. So got to give it to this Acerbis. Can't go wrong with the Polisport, but I feel like bang for your buck, this Acerbis is a good setup, man. And it's worn well. Got a little bit of some scratching and whatnot there from hitting a rock, tipping it over, and right there. But you can just see, man, it's just so much protection. Wraps all the way in there, all the way down and around, and just a good piece of quality workmanship there in the molding. So anyhow, if you're looking for those guys to cover your clutch cover and ignition for protection, I feel like that's definitely a good option for the price, man. Those things are really, really quite affordable. Anyhow, hope that helps, and have a nice day.